Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Yo, 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 testing the voice. Testing voice. 1, 2, 3. Testing voice. 1, 2, 3. How does voice sound, my guys? Does it sound kind of weird? Does it sound kind of like Squidward? I got 8,000 snots in my nose, but I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't give a shit. Okay? I tell you right now, I don't give a shit. I blame this white flower plant outside the window over here for my nose. What's going on, guys, though? What's going on? Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. We can't hear your voice. Shut up, John. I know you're saying that because you hear my voice. I don't fall for that easily, John. Okay? And listen, I only would listen to you if your name wasn't John M. If it was John L, I would listen to you, right? If it was John, especially if it was John W, because then you would have a W in your name, right? Interactive, what's going on, bro? Why no voice? We're still a little sick. We got the slight little crackle in the voice. We got the nose that is more clogged than Bob's toilet last night. Bob freaking clogged the toilet last night, guys. It was absolutely insane. It was absolutely insane. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday, though. Let's have a fun little stream, and let's get busy here. But guys, it's the altcoin day today. Now, I just did see something that came out. I just saw something that came out, so we got to be kind of careful here, guys. As we just I saw this on Twitter. They said today 9,800 BTC moved a month after the first tranche of sales, and the same amount of the day of Zongs. And it's likely that the U.S. government is now setting up for the second of 5 total BTC sales. So we know they did this back on March 14th, right? And we know that was kind of an interesting day where Bitcoin kind of like dumped and then pumped right back up. So just be wary of this. Like this is something like you don't really know what's going to happen or when it's going to happen, or if they're going to do it on the exchanges or if they're going to do it over the counter so it doesn't affect price. We have no freaking clue, right? So just be aware of this. Like if we do see like a Bitcoin, like a little bit of a dump, just be wary of this, man. The government has to sell out that BTC over the course of time. But we haven't seen it yet. So we're at 7 o'clock today. So just be wary of that. I want to put that out there. But we haven't seen it yet. So let's hold steady. And let's hope that they do it over the counter. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope they do it on the paper hand feds. Yeah, the feds are paper handing it before the halving, man. What the hell is going on with the Fed? Paper handing the Bitcoin before the halving. What a bunch of pussies. What a bunch of pussies. I gotta say so myself, man. What a bunch of absolute pussy cakes. A bunch of Sam Bankman-Frieds, a bunch of Carolines. It is what it is. They're trying to stop any momentum. Yes, to be fair. Now, I'm just going to touch on this real quick, and then we're going to get over this, guys. We're going to focus on what we can see in the charts now. What we can see in the charts now is altcoins doing very, very well. And a lot of the layer 2s on Ethereum, which have been freaking killing it, man. Freaking killing it. And yes, if I do look kind of sweaty, it's hot as shit. All right. And I am tan. All right. I'm tan from yesterday. So if I look tan and sweaty and I look like I just came from Mexico, that's why. All right. And I sound like I'm hungover. You know why. You know why. So yeah, I mean, the last time that was on March 14th. And that was right here on this day, right? Where Bitcoin wicked up to the upside, wicked back down, and then got pumped up 2 days later again, right? So it's one of those things where, like, just keep that in the back of your head if you're going long on BTC or whatever. You might see some short-term volatility because of that, but I'm honestly, for the longer-term trend, I ain't really worried about it because last time it got bought up like a freaking sack of potatoes, right? So just keep that in mind. I don't think it really affects the long-term trend. But you could see a little short-term, little wickaroo like we did last time, right? Manny, what's going on, bro? ARB, OP, let's get it, Skillful. Let's go and freaking on. Let's get busy. Let's talk about what the day provided for us, guys, because, you know, I was hanging out with Horse Guy today, right? Me and Horse Guy were hanging out and, you know, we were looking at some altcoins and I was telling him about the altcoins that I really like. I tell him that I really like ETH tokens. I like the layer 2s on top of Ethereum. And Horse Guy, you know, he didn't listen to me the last couple months, right? He didn't listen to me and he decided today, you know, just before the stream, actually, Horse Guy decided to, you know, make a very big decision. So let's have Horse Guy on and see what he wants to do. Hey guys, I will tell you about my day. Okay, so I sold all my altcoins into Bitcoin yesterday, but now I am salty because Bitcoin is flat today and altcoins pumped. So today I'm selling all my Bitcoin back in, and I am buying Arbitrum. I am going to FOMO into Arbitrum at the high. Sound like a good idea? I think it is. It only pumped 25% today. It could still go up another 25% easy tomorrow. Okay? So I am selling Bitcoin into Arbitrum, and that will be my big ticket. I will be rich after this. Okay, guys. I will let you know how this goes after this weekend, but I will be rich on Sunday. Watch. All right. Later, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. Horse Guy out. He wishes you the best. Have a fantastic weekend, my friends. Bye-bye. Thank you, Horse Guy. All right, so Horse Guy did the no-no. He sold his alts into Bitcoin, and now he's selling his Bitcoin back to alts, just kind of jumping in with the trend. He pulled the no-no. All right? Holy shit. I gotta not do that. I gotta not do that. I gotta not do that. All right. Let's drink some water so we can get the voice back. I gotta not do voices. I had to do it though. We needed a little Horse Guy flavor today, I think. I think we needed a little bit of Horse Guy momentum to get us going today, guys. I think we did. But all right, let's start with BTC, and then we'll check out the big buy altcoins. I mean, if we look at the biggest gainers today, let's go over coin market cap real quick, and it's a lot of the coins we've been talking about, man. It's good to know when you sort of do your research and you look into the ones you think are going to do best. When those ones do the best, it really is. It is fun to sort of see that play out. So you look at some of the bigger gainers today. Arbitrum, right? INJ just keeps going, man. This thing is freaking nuts. INJ just keeps rolling to the upside. ARB, obviously we've been talking about ARB like freaking crazy. Arbitrum up about 25% today. Woo Network, Rocket Pool, a lot of the new ones, man. A lot of these ones that are new faces in the top 100 are the ones that are doing well. Right? Ajax. We're starting to see some of the AI coins go up again. It's really, really nice. Another one we talk about, Optimism, is killing it. But I mean, you're seeing a lot of shit just up a good freaking amount. And that is good to see after a long time of Bitcoin kind of just solo running. It's good to see at least one day of, multiple things up over 10% today, which is really, really nice. I'll take that all freaking day. Shout out to INJ. And I think it's a good day. I think it's a fantastically good day, even though, we're kind of waiting on this U.S. government thing. But, obviously, we don't know how they're going to play that out. So let's not worry about that, at least at the moment. But keep it in the back of your head. So, yeah, we got some good stuff. I mean, we'll look at more altcoin charts in a little bit. Let me just talk about Bitcoin real quick, because Bitcoin's actually in a key spot right now as we speak, where it's probably going to decide if it wants to go up a little bit higher tonight, or if it's going to want to pull back a little bit more. So let's get busy, my friends.
Rant alert.
All right. So Bitcoin, this is the level right here. This is the level right here. We've been trying to get a close above this, but look, right? Look how many times we try to get back above it over here. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. We came above it. We dumped back below. Cool. We deviated, but we already played that out. Now we're coming back up. We need to get some type of closure. I would even take an hourly close back above this level here. Basically, these previous levels here. An hourly close back above here. I think we could see a little bit of a spike up higher here. So at least a little bit of a spike back up to maybe the highs over here, right? But this is the key level right here. And then you're looking at this is sort of a deviation, and we play this back up to back up to higher levels for Bitcoin. But right now, just keep in mind we are right at resistance, right? We need to smash through this, obviously. So respect resistance as it is. If you're looking at short right here, I actually wouldn't blame you, right? I wouldn't blame you for shorting BTC right at this level, because it is a resistance point, right? So make sure we're obviously paying attention to resistance, okay? But, obviously there is a deviation to that, where if we get back above this, all of a sudden it's looking pretty juicy. Yo, he said, bye, Yogi, said AO Walk. Jordan, stop yelling, bro. Guys, every time I yell, can you put a slap the face emoji, right, in the chat? So every time I yell, guys, I have to slap myself in the face. I'm serious. So every time I yell, put a slap in the face. Starting now, right? The last one I did just didn't count. Who we got in here? Leroy said, see technical analysis on Cody. We can check Cody out a little bit. Tells you that they don't know shit about the cycles. The cycles. Yeah, the U.S. government. It's either they don't know shit about it or they control the cycles. We'll never know. You guys know me. I'm a big believer in sort of the Illuminati and a higher power that sort of is a puppet master and controls everything in the world. It's either they don't know or they're the ones that do it. John said, I like yelling, Jordan. John, give me a few more days, man. I really want to yell. I love yelling. I yell every single day, and somehow I'm like the only guy on earth who can yell every single day and not lose his voice, right? Somehow, except today, we want to lose our voice now because I blame this damn tree outside right over here. It just started to grow flowers, okay? The wind's coming in like this, blowing in my face, okay? As I'm sitting here on the computer trying to trade some cryptos, okay? And I'm getting blasted in the face with this stupid tree, all right? Yes, I'm calling a tree stupid. Yes, I'm ranting about a tree. But you know what it is? It is what it freaking is. It is what it is. Let's see. But yeah, we'll see. So far, Bitcoin, look, it's wicking again. So let's see if we can get back above this. Short-term time frames, that's really what I'm watching, right? At the end of the day, that's really what I'm watching here. 4 hour, getting a little red dot. But you already kind of got that and got the pullback. So at this point, short term, right? We don't have a lot of action to work with up here. It's really just playing with the small little range. But really waiting to see if we can get back above this level, guys. That's really it. That's really it on the short-term time frames. Daily, you are a little bit, if there was ever a point where I'm like, you're a little bit toppy on the daily, it probably would be now, right? Daily stock's a little bit topped out. You cross into the downside. But you still haven't, the level I've been looking at is 31,400. You guys know I've been talking about 31,400 up the freaking wazoo. I'm like, bro, can we just pump up there already?
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Can we just pump up there to 31,400, please? Right? Let's just get it over with. Because we know that's a huge level up here in the daily time frame from up here, right? So do we have enough juice to get us to 31,400? Where I do think that'll be a little bit of a headache level. Do we have enough juice to get it back up there? I think if it's going to happen, it's going to be this weekend. I'm hoping it's this weekend. And, you obviously know if we do, we're going to leave a gap to the downside, but we'll deal with all this stuff later. But, this $31,400 level, I still like Bitcoin to tap that level. If it does pull back, I mean, I guess you just want to hold, right? I keep saying this little spider line here. You see this little spider line coming from all the way down here, where it's like support into resistance, it's support into support. I just want to hold this little spider line, which might actually coexist with this previous high, right? Right around, it's like 28,400 to 28,800, somewhere in that zone. I'd like for Bitcoin to hold here if it wants to continue up, right? So that's kind of our range. We're just kind of in a little range, guys. We're kind of playing it out for Bitcoin, but that's not even the big thing today. Interactive said smack the like. Shout out to Interactive, man. Thanks for coming out and always saying to smack the likes. Always saying to smack the likes. Appreciate you for being here, man. I was in the pregame lobby today, right? I was in the pregame lobby. Me and John M were looking at the pregame lobby, and we're like, damn, it's kind of a ghost town in the pregame lobby right now, right? I was looking at some other people's streams today, and I was like, damn, for the market being hot, you really aren't seeing people watching streams. It's weird. You guys know my take on why. I think there's still a lot of disbelief in the market. People don't think this is real. And whatnot. But man, there is just a lack of excitement for the fact that you got Bitcoin at the highs, you got Ethereum at the highs, now you got altcoins pumping. There is a lack of enthusiasm, and that's exactly what you want to see at this time. Everyone's saying everyone's bullish. Okay, everyone who's here is bullish, but everyone who's not here ain't bullish. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting time in crypto, I will say. It's very, very interesting. It's Friday and the weather is so nice. It's been like that all week. And not just mine. I've noticed it on pretty much everyone's streams. Broom Lady is pissed. I think she's into crypto now. That's why she doesn't get mad at me when I yell. I think she likes crypto, right? And the reason why I say that is because every time I yell, it's when Bitcoin's pumping and she doesn't seem to get pissed anymore. So that must make me think she understands why I'm yelling now, right? It makes sense. 30K is still cheap, I'm telling you. It depends on your time frame. If you're looking out 2 years from now, yeah, I think 30K is still a good price overall. Not the best, but still good, right? If you compare it like to the last bear market, you could say, okay, Bitcoin went from 3K to 6K. You could say like, okay, Bitcoin going to 15 to 30K is kind of like you buying at 6K in the last bear market, right? Wasn't the best, but it still was fantastic, right? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? But yeah, so Bitcoin, we're kind of just in a range, guys. I think we got to see, we're just in the middle of this, really. We're in between 31,400 and the previous high at 28,900, right? And we want to see, okay, we're going to pull back here first. We're going to come back up here first. It's one of those things, right? So let's see. You guys know my take. I'm not too worried about, the wiggly woo-zoos of the short-term time frames. Still looking for Bitcoin to make its way back up to the retracement levels, right? Still looking for it to come back up to the 40Ks. It's gonna slowly do it. There's gonna be things that make you shit your pants on the way up, right? Oh, you got the U.S. government selling a fifth of their BTC, even though they already did, and we pumped up 2 days later, right? You're gonna have that. You're probably gonna have some other shit go down. But like this week was supposed to be one thing, and then this week you literally had CPI beat expectations, PPI beat expectations. You guys see bank earnings today. Bank earnings were the best bank earnings since the beginning of 2022, and everyone thought they were going to be bad, and they were incredible, right? So everything that was supposed to hit the markets down was actually good this week. Besides I think it was like consumer spending, which was pretty bad. But besides that, everything else was good. It's crazy, So, my take still stands. I still think we're coming up here eventually. I don't know the path, right? But, I'm just looking at the 4-year cycle, what Bitcoin's always done, right? I've been saying that for months, and up to this point, it seems to be getting closer and closer by the week, right? So, all of a sudden, it doesn't sound so crazy now, right? Just make sure you're taking profits on the way up and only risking what you can afford to lose, right? If you read this whole rally up and now you have a huge bag now and you're like, shit, I'm feeling kind of nervous because I have so much money in crypto now, don't be afraid to take a little bit out, right? That's never a problem on the way up. Don't let anyone make fun of you for being a paper hand. Don't be beeping outside, except here for the U.S. government. U.S. government, you're a paper hand, you're a little bitch. Right?
Rant alert.
You're a little bitch, U.S. government, all right? You're basically going like this.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Stupid U.S. government. Wayne said they are lying. I am bullish, but don't pay attention to moon boys. True, true. I mean, what's your definition of a moon boy? Like, I don't like the word moon boy. I will say that. I don't like the word moon boy because you got to understand, guys, crypto's bullish 75% of the time. Like, people forget because 2022 was bearish, right? But you got to understand, guys, in general, crypto was bullish 75% of the time. Go back in its history, okay? It was bullish from 2019 all the way till 2021, right? And then it was bearish in 2022. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's just so used to 2022 where it's like, don't listen to moon boys. But like, you gotta understand, crypto's the best performing asset of all time. It's gonna be bullish more than it's bearish, right? So almost to be a moon boy, you're on the right side. You know, I mean, to be fair. To be fair. All right. People are still calling for 15K. I guess, yeah, that's true. Moon Girl, you could say Moon Girl too. You could. Miles said, sorry I'm late. Miles, it's okay. The fact that you said sorry I'm late means you care. I appreciate you being here, Miles. I really, really do. Man, oh man. He doesn't like the word moon boy because that's what Savvy calls him. I'd rather be a moon boy than a doom boy, that's for sure. If going from 1 cent to 69K is not moon boyish, then what is? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You went from 1 cent to 69K in 10 years. Like, the moon boys kind of did better. I don't know. That's just my take. But, we had one bad year and everyone's like, oh my God, crypto's a scam again, right? That's always how it is. All right. Anyways, monthly still looks incredible, right? I mean, I keep saying this, it's hard for me to be bearish, but the monthly just continues to look like this, guys, right? If obviously Bitcoin starts making a little bit of a wick on the monthly on a close, all right, we can talk, right? If we have any type of bearish candle on the monthly that looks any type of a reversal, we can talk, right? We got 2 weeks left in April. So far, this doesn't look like a dumpy monthly candle that's just going to dump back down. It doesn't look like that right now, right? So if this starts dumping and we close like with a bearish hammer candle or something, and it's like, oh my God, this looks super, super bearish on the monthly, then we can talk. But as of now, you still got continuation up on the monthly, right? You still got the monthly MACD, which is about to flip bullish next week. It's about to flip green next week. Hasn't even flipped green yet. That's the crazy part. And then you got the monthly stock RSI, which is only at the midway point at this moment, right? Which when both of those things happen in the past, Bitcoin has gone on to make new all-time highs. Eventually, right? Not obviously right away. It's not gonna happen in May, in June, in July, right? But eventually it does, right? So we're kind of just working our way through, right? I mean, we're gonna go through all this bullshit. Right now, the macro's bad, so you're gonna have more times where it's bearish than usual, right? But that's the market we're in. Christopher Reed said, Twitter getting too bullish. BTC gun pull back. You think so, Chris? I'm not saying. Maybe it's on who you follow, but based off all the people I follow, which is the big traders, I keep looking at SC, XO, frickin' Chimpsu, frickin' Don Alt. They're all bearish right now. Either they all sold or they've been trying to short, but all of them have been trying to short since 25K. It hasn't really worked out too well for them. But, based on who I follow, I sort of see that everyone's bearish at the moment. But, it depends on who you're following, obviously, right? I guess if you're following Carl the Moon and George, yeah, okay. Obviously they're always going to be bullish. It is what it is. I'm not buying anything that went crazy last bull run. It's probably a good take. It's probably a good take, man. Let me see this poll, by the way. Wow, look at this vote. Look at this poll. I'm actually shocked at this poll. And that's why, guys, I keep saying this, right? That's why I keep thinking, right? Everyone is so certain on if you look at this poll, everyone's so certain on one of the two options happening, but almost no one thinks number 3 is going to happen, right? It's almost like the inverse 2022 or the inverse 2020 end of 2021, right? Where everyone's bullish, no one's bearish, right? But if you look at this poll, is this Bitcoin rally a bull trap? It's over. Going to 40 to 50K, then big pullback, or going to make a new all-time high from here. You have 32% of people saying it's a bull trap, it's over. That's pretty high, actually. For YouTube, that's pretty damn high, actually. Then we have 50% of people who say going to 40K, 40 to 50K, then a big pullback. And then you have only 15% of people thinking it's going to make a new all-time high from here. Only 15%. Very interesting poll. And I, it's one of those things we'll keep looking at. But interesting poll today, I will say. So now it's actually a higher number for the first one. We're saying it's a bull trap, it's over. I'm actually shocked it's 32%, even on YouTube, right? I don't know. That's pretty shocking to me. I'm going to end the poll now that I read the results so we don't get skewed now. But pretty crazy. All right, so we know what we're looking at. All right, Ethereum, guys. Ethereum back up to 2,098. What a freaking day we had yesterday. This thing pumped all the way to 2130 yesterday. Absolutely insane. The highest daily that we gotten since May of last year. Actually, May of last year. Craziness almost a year ago. This 2155 level, is the level I'm looking for. Can you get back up there? We'll see, right? Obviously, let's see what happens. But, you did come back above this high. The only thing you don't want to do now for Ethereum is you don't want to, right? Let's see. You don't. Matt said, waiting for the bull market to be over before I buy back in. It's so true. All right, so Ethereum, all you really don't want to do here, as long as you stay back above this previous high, all is good. So stay above 2030, you're good. You're good. The only time I get a little bit worried about ETH, and I'm like, holy shit, ETH is about to pull back heavy, okay, is if ETH actually pulled back and then started to close dailies back below that level, then it's looking a little shady, I would say, at least in the immediate, week or so after that, because then you would be basically breaking this high and then deviating this high and coming back in, right? And you usually don't want to do that. You don't want to freaking do that. You want, after breaking out of a massive range that you've been in for a year, you want to see follow through. You want to see some girthy green candles pushing you through resistance. You don't want to get stopped out right here, okay? Because if you do, you're gonna look like a few times in the past. You're gonna look like this time, right? You had this high, you pump back over it, you deviate back below. Oh man, that wasn't a very good time, right? So you don't want to do something like that. What we want to do is continue this momentum up for ETH, and continue this girth up for ETH here, which based on my take and based off what I see on ETH dominance looks pretty freaking good. ETH dominance looks like it's about to freaking explode. To be quite honest, ETH dominance looks freaking girthy, bro. And I'm excited for it. But if we zoom in a little bit on ETH, we kind of just wicked the high again on the short-term timeframes. So now we want to get some follow through tonight, right? We want to get some follow through on this, as we're kind of just right at that previous high, right? We wicked up to it a few times, kind of just chilling there. So let's get back above there. Let's do our thing, right? You don't want to kind of double top here and roll back over. 1 hour starting to cross back down. You can avoid that though. We got 30 minutes. You got to start getting a little move up here in the next 30 minutes, or this is going to cross back to the downside. But you got 30 minutes. A lot can happen in 30 minutes, especially lately. Especially lately, man. Excuse me, guys. I am happy. Made 0.15 ETH on my long. Nice crypto and tech guy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Alt season when? If there's gonna be a time, I think it's gonna be now, right? To me, it's now or it's not gonna happen for a while, right? This is something we've been talking about. I always like to say, you want to be talking about this before it happens, right? So if you start hearing people, alts are moving up, but they weren't talking about before it happened, it's useless. You know what I mean? All right, so total 3. That is going to we want to see the weekly close above this week. So we got 2 days left in the weekend. We want to see total 3 break this with a weekly close. The daily already broke out, but I would like to see a weekly break this because it is a bigger term time frame. But the daily on total 3 has broken out to the upside. All right, so that is beautiful. That is fantastic. I think that deserves a pump song by itself. because we've already seen alts pump up today. All right, so let's get a little happy and clappy. You guys can dance with me today. You guys can dance for me all you want today, boys. Let's go. So total 3 broke out. I'll show you guys why I'm bullish on alts right now, right? At the current moment. I have reasonings for them. I'm not just going to say I'm bullish for alts because I want them to pump. Let's go, man. Let's go. 2122 crypto, or 2112. He said, smash the like for Jay. Shout out to 2112 crypto. Vestisi said, now it's more like 600 to 1.5 million. Are you talking about freaking Bitcoin? Are we still talking? Is there anyone in the chat that still thinks Bitcoin's going to 1 million in the next, I don't even know now. What is it, the next 45 days? That Balaji guy lost all his credibility calling for Bitcoin to 1 million in 90 days. That was just too, at least if you're going to do that, at least call for something more reasonable, you know? I think he was just trying to get clicks for that, to be honest. Like, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to 1 million in this much days. It is what it is. All right, but you see in total 3 breakout. So that was step number 1. You want to see all alts break to the upside. Perfect. So we saw that today, or we saw that 2 days ago. You've already seen alts have 2 really green days because of that, right? Right on time. The other reason why I'm bullish on alts, before we get into individual altcoins, Bitcoin dominates at least right now. So keep an eye on this. This could change, obviously, but at least right now, Bitcoin dominance just swung fail to high, right? And this could change, and this could easily change. Like, you know, so make sure we're keeping an eye on this. But so we have total 3 that broke out. Step number 1, right? One part of the confluence, and then we have Bitcoin dominance, which basically swung fail to highs, right? So you had a high, right? Basically the whole range high. You came up, you swung fail it. If the weekly closes like this, that is a bearish hammer candle right there at the top of Bitcoin dominance. All right, that would print on the weekly time frame. That would not be a bullish candle for Bitcoin dominance. Now, like I said, Bitcoin dominance is not, it's not my favorite chart to chart. It could easily just pump up next week and we could say, screw you, Jordan, this is going back up to the upside. But for what it is right now, you know, could lead to at least a health, I say healthy pullback. I don't like that term. At least a pullback on Bitcoin dominance here, right? Maybe it doesn't come all the way back down to the lows, but at least maybe a week or 2 of altcoin run, right? Quite possibly, right? Quite possibly. So that's confluence number 2. And then you also have ETH dominance, which was at support, right? So you put all these things together, right? ETH dominance at support from this trend line from all the way back from 2019. You're bouncing right off that level right now with 2 straight, pretty girthy weekly candles. Looks pretty dope. If ETH dominance breaks this level right here, guys, ETH is about to suck up market share from this market like absolute crazy. So 3 things together. Total 3 breaking out. Bitcoin dominance at resistance with a swing failure pattern, okay? And ETH dominance at support. You put all those things together, if there was ever a time for alts to get a move, this is the time. If it doesn't happen right now, it's probably not happening for a while. All right. So we want to see it now, my friends. All right. So let's get hype in the chat for some altcoins. We're going to look at some altcoins and then we'll kind of do our thing on this Friday night. Curl said, very few alts climb. Thank you, Mosh. You're the best. You're the best. Holy shit. I look orange. What the hell? Why do I look so orange now? Maybe I need to. Holy shit. I look like a freaking crab. Oh, I have the green aura around me now, which means we're going to pump now. Nice. Holy shit. Oh, no, now we're normal. Why was I orange for like 2 seconds? That was crazy. You guys just see how orange I was? Not that there's anything wrong with being orange.
Rambler.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I was like a damn orange. I ate too much vitamin C the last couple days. That's why I was so orange. Guys, I had so many oranges. I think I had 4 oranges in the last maybe 2 days, right? I have eaten so many oranges, you know? But, you know, I don't think that's the problem. I think it's this damn tree outside, you know? But it is what it is. Orange man is bad. We got Bitcoin that's orange, and I got a green aura around me. So orange and green, you kind of do the math. You know, I didn't go to, you know, I didn't graduate from high school, but You know, I could do the math myself. I'm just kidding. I did graduate from high school. But if I didn't, it wouldn't be a big deal. Jordan for president. I would never want to be president, bro. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. Come on. I love sneezing. Everyone else likes sneezing. I think sneezing feels good until you sneeze like 8 times in a row and it sucks. You know what I mean? And then it just freaking blows. Then it just freaking blows, man. All right. So we talked about why, okay, if altcoins are going to get a bid, it's going to be now. If it doesn't happen now, good luck. But, you know, let's talk about some of the alts we've been discussing here. We've been discussing many altcoins on the stream, my friends. All right? We've been going nuts with altcoins. Not really. We kind of took a break from altcoins. But the ones that we have been talking about, right? The ones that I am bullish on, right? Especially at ETH season, because it's ETH season right now, are the ETH tokens, right? So OP, shout out to you if you accumulated some OP down here, right? Shout out to you. Okay.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
OP up about 10% today, is breaking out on the daily time frame here. So OP had a fantastic chart. OP getting a nice move. Could be ready for that second little run up as long as Bitcoin can behave, right? So OP looking pretty good. OP looking pretty good. And then you had Ethereum Classic. Bro. Oh, man. That didn't sound very good. All right, so yeah, OP looking fantastic. Arbitrum, right? And we've been talking about Arbitrum. Arbitrum is actually breaking the 1618 Fibonacci here. You might be getting a free trip to the 2.618 Fibonacci, which comes in right at the psychological level of $2 for Arbitrum. So Arbitrum is looking at juicy, just a fantastic setup. 1, 2, 3 higher lows, breakout, back test, continuation. This is just a classic chart pattern here. That played out fantastic. I got a nice ARB long today. It was fantastic. It was juicy. I closed it out up here at the 1618 Fibonacci. It was beautiful. It was absolutely fantastic. And then we had, so ARB did fantastic. Obviously, there's so many alts now. It's hard to go through all of them, right? There's so many altcoins now. Bro, what is your obsessions with ADA? I don't understand. It's barely used as a piece of junk. Who's obsessed with ADA? Talking about me? I mean, if anything, I make fun of ADA with Becker. I'm not obsessed with ADA, though. I do own ADA still, because I do think it's still going to do well, because everyone hates it. That's the exact reason why I think it's going to do well. But, to be fair, ADA is take profits at 2. I mean, to be fair, I'd probably take some profits here at 165, which was the 1618 fib, which you're already over, right? And then the 2618, which is up here at $2. Those would be where I would TP there on ARB. John M is the man. Nice. Sal said, "I'm listening to you while doing people's taxes right now." How can you double task like that? Especially watching me, where I'm just going nuts half the time, right? Maybe it's easier today. I'm trying to take it a little bit easy. But how can you do people's taxes and listen to me? How can you do people's taxes while listening to Horse Guy? I'll never understand. It is what it is. It is what it freaking is. So FET was another one. FET, right? AI token, right at resistance, right? But FET, if you're into the AI ones, that one is sitting right on the door. Another one that we saw the other day. I mean, if it's at support, if you believe in AI, this was the time to get in right at support. Now you're knocking on the door, which if you think alts are going to continue up, you would think this is going to break to the upside on FET. AI, obviously I wouldn't FOMO right at resistance. So don't be coming in here and say, "But Jordan, you dumped. You told me to buy at resistance, you idiot." No, don't buy at resistance. All right,
Stupid.
Don't buy at resistance. Right, be smart, not
Stupid.
All right, but FET looks like it's about to get a run. For anyone that's in FET, FET looks almost juicy. Come on, BTC. I know you're not dumping right here. You're not going to fool me. You've been doing this BTC's been doing this so many times. So many freaking times. Now No, but for FET, I mean, on this run up, I would basically look for these retracement levels back to the upside, right? 45 cents on FET, and then back up to the golden pocket at like 49 cents, right? If you're a holder on this, you're probably feeling pretty good if you cleave it at these lows, though. You know, so FET, not too bad. FET, not too shabby. Bitcoin does this so many times lately, guys. It does this thing where it kind of like, makes you think it's going to dump, right? By deviating the highs, coming back into a range, coming back up to retest. And then it like freaking comes up to the highs and it makes you think it's going to roll back over. And then it deviates back in. It comes up. This is what it's been doing so many times, right? It's basically did that on this consolidation as well, where basically you deviated the high up here, right? And then it came back down. You're like, oh shit, you got resistance. But then you thought, okay, it's going to dump now because they deviated the high and you retested resistance. It's got to come down and dump the lows. It's got to do it. And then it just says nope, and it freaking continues up. It's been doing this over and over and over again to the bears. They keep getting so horny, like, oh, I got a really nice short entry. I'm going to ride this all the way down. And then it just says nope, right? And then just comes right back up. We'll see if it does, right? You got to get back over this, right? But I've seen this before. I've seen this before on this run up. Shane said all-time high this summer. Shane, you are optimistic, my friend. I will be a very happy man if that's true. But you are very optimistic, Shane. You know, you are way more optimistic than me. Though I am optimistic, you are way more optimistic than me, my friend. You know, I will say that. Though the poll I just said, where we had 3 options, right? Is this the end of the rally? Is Bitcoin going to go a little bit higher than pull back? Or is Bitcoin going to straight to all-time highs from here? Only 15% of people think that Bitcoin's going straight to all-time highs from here. That is a very low percentage. And if I know anything about crypto, is it's going to do what the least people think it's going to do. You know, if I know anything about crypto, right? Now, I'm not calling for all-time highs straight from here, right? Though it would not shock me. It would not shock me because I've seen crazier things happen before, okay? If you don't think Bitcoin can go to all-time highs from here, you know, like I said, that's not my most probable scenario, but I wouldn't be surprised because if you were here during the pandemic of March of 2020, when there was literally the most panic I've ever seen in markets in my life, people thought that, you know, it just crazy, Bitcoin was going to go down to like freaking $500, like crazy shit. And then you fast forward a few months later and Bitcoin's at all-time highs. People would have called you stupid if that was the case, you know? So I've seen crazy things happen before, you know? And I would not say that's impossible. But I also wouldn't say it's impossible that Bitcoin tops here. And I also wouldn't say it's impossible that option number 2 happens. I would say nothing is impossible in markets. I've seen crazy things happen to the upside and to the downside, you know? So... You know, but I will say that, you know, the fact that only 15% of people think that, you know, is interesting. It's definitely interesting. Based on the poll we're pumping, based on that poll, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say, maybe Kennedy, maybe, we'll see. Let's focus on level by level first. I'm a big believer in level by level. All right, let's look at some alts you guys looking at. Shane said 20 months of Jordan Gold. Let's go, Shane. Shout out to Shane. Shout out to Shane being here tonight. Amp Knight said great TA on GRT the other day. However, I'm hesitant to take profits at this moment. Let's look at GRT. Let's look at GRT, bro. All right, so GRT, yeah, we broke out of this. We back tested, and that back test was the time. Remember, we don't FOMO on the breakout. If you're looking at one of these little triangles as far as, okay, we're using this to time the move, right? We know it's going to get a move at this time because it has to. So, but we don't be the retail trader that goes, oh my God, it's breaking out to the upside, right? And FOMOing in, because the retail trader would have gotten wrecked right here, right? They would have bought the breakout or long the breakout. It would have pulled back right here. I think it was like 10%, right? And they would have lost there. And then on the back test, then it comes back up. So we always wait for the back test. You're hesitant to take profits here. I mean, on this one, it depends on your goals, man, right? It's hard to know if you should take profits. Are you holding this for the bull market? Is this a trade? Is this, I would say if you're holding this for the bull market, I mean, this is a bag I'd want to hold at this point. If this is a trade, I mean, this was an 8% move up, bro. 8% is 8%. People would laugh at 8%, but if you made 8%, if you made 8% a week, right? Think about it this way. I saw this fun fact. If you made in trades, if you made 1% every day in trades, right? I forget what the actual percentage is, but hold on. What's the actual percentage on this, right? Listen to this, guys. This is pretty crazy over here. Ready? 1% every day compounded for a year. Let's see. Let's see. I forget what man, am I really going to make me do a calculator on this? Come on, just tell me the amount. Oh, here we go. Just tell me the damn amount. Oh my God, man. It's not going to tell me. But I know it's something ridiculous. You wouldn't even think, right? So like if you're up 8% on this and it was a trade, bro, take it, or at least take some out, and then compound it later, bro. But basically, if you made 1% every day and compounded that for a year, it's something ridiculous. Like I think it was like it's like, I think it was like 52x or something like that. I don't know the exact number. I don't feel like doing the calculator right now, to be honest. Right? But it's something ridiculous. Axe, are you lagging or is it just me? Am I lagging? I could be lagging, man. Guys, we got 750 peeps in here. We got 220 likes. What the hell is going on tonight, my friends? Where is everyone? Where's the hype? Man, what's going on, guys? It's been a great last couple of days. Now it's not just Bitcoin, so there's no excuses now. Now it's everything, right? So let's get a little juice in the chat, man. Come on. Bitcoin can feel the energy. It can feel the energy, guys. All right, so let's get a little busy up in here. Let's get up to 400 likes today on the stream. That would be pretty dope. Let's freaking do it. No, but GRT, I would say the next high at 1746 would be a level I'd TP at, right? If I was in a trade on this, and then this next high right here, which is like the two previous highs, one right here, at about 21 cents. So play it that way, but this is a pretty significant breakout here on GRT. On the daily time frame, and it ain't too shady. It ain't too shady. I did the math with the website that does the math. Yeah, I did a math. Wayne said if you take 2 cents and double it every day, you'll be a millionaire in a month. True. That is very, very true. Wait, is it? It's 4, 8, 16, 32. Wait, I think you're effing with me. You're effing with me, man. I don't. Wait, hold on. If you take 2 cents and double it every day, you'll be a millionaire in a month. Are you effing with me? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. Actually, you might get there. Now that I'm doing it in my head, you might get pretty get there. You might get there. Never mind. I thought you were effing with me, but actually, it kind of makes sense now. It kind of makes sense. Way more than that? True. That's pretty crazy when you think about it. You wouldn't think that's true, but it is. That's why compounding is so good, right? Everyone thinks you got to hit this home run trade or you got to hit this home run every single time. Dude, if you just make 2% every day, dude, you'd be shocked where that goes. If you're just consistent into that every single day. Anyways, GRT, we're doing that. What else do we got, guys? Seems like we're kind of just chilling out tonight. the voice is slowly going, guys. So it might be a slow stream today. Seems like the voice is starting to go now, which is just right where we need, right when the market starts going nice. Jordan's got to lose his voice, even though the whole bear market we were good. You know, that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. You know, I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy to be here with you guys and just be chilling, bro. You know, at the end of the day, we can't always get what we want, but you know, we can get what we ask for. You know, and I just asked for being here, enjoying crypto, and enjoying the times that we got. All right, that's all I can ask for here. All right, holy shit, 26 days to 1.4 million. Holy shit, that's pretty dope. Oh, so someone wanted Cody. Actually, a couple of you guys wanted Cody. Let's do Cody. I got a small little bag of Cody because of Wes. Shout out to Wes. I don't know if Wes is out there right now. Shout out to Wes. Yeah, Cody on the daily. Fantastic. Just like you said, the reason why we're seeing all these alts start to pop off is what we've been talking about for weeks is a lot of these altcoins on the weekly time frames had fantastic setups, which should lead into the smaller term time frames now starting to play out, right? So just looking at Cody's daily breakout of the daily trend, right? We don't chase the first breakout. We wait for the retest. Retest comes, boom. There you go. There's the real move, right? Which was the retest, and now you're getting the continuation up. Cody up about just from that retest. I mean, you're looking at a 15% move to the upside there. So at this point for Cody, you reclaim back above these lows, which you're right at right now. You're flirting with those with 11 minutes to go on the daily close. You get back above here tomorrow, you're looking at Cody most likely coming up to 1287. Bearing in mind and keeping an eye on Bitcoin and seeing what Bitcoin's doing, obviously. All right, but you should see Cody come up to 1287 in that scenario. As this is then one, just like you did here, you deviated the lows, you came back up to the high, right? You deviated the low again, you come back up to the high. You know, so Cody looks pretty good on the daily, and we know that the weeklies look good on every single altcoin, right? We've talked about that for like weeks to the point where it was like annoying, and now we're finally starting to seeing it play out, right? Which is beautiful. Wes, what's going on, man? Shout out to Wes. There he is. I knew Wes was in here. He's always here. He's been here every single day since 2021. Craziness. Absolute craziness. 2112 said crypto said deep fried pickles. I want some more deep fried pickles. Bitcoin's kind of like indecisive here, right at resistance, guys. We got 10 minutes until the daily close. Ethereum looking a little saggy. On ETH here. But that's okay. You know, sometimes ETH can look a little saggy. You know, she's been through a lot. Everyone's been banging her. You know, the past few weeks, everyone's been banging ETH. She's been having a lot of gangbangs. You know what I mean? So, you know, she might need to sag for a little bit, right? She might need to go get some plastic surgery or something because she's been getting absolutely pounded for weeks, right? So let's see what ETH does here, but like we might have to send her into the doctors, guys, because she is looking a little saggy, right? Wow, John said, "Wow, stream banned." You know, at this point, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Holy shit. We got nothing really going on here, actually. I'm shocked. I actually thought we are going to see a little bit more action tonight. I guess it's Friday night. I guess it makes sense. I guess it kind of makes sense, guys. Shit. What else we got? Someone asked for Blur. Yeah, Blur's another one we've been talking about. Blur. Oh, my God. It's so good to see all these finally play out. It's good to finally get some, like, you know, because, you know, quite honestly, when you keep saying, okay, you know, this chart looks good, and it takes so long to play out, and it's like, oh, man, and just to see if them finally play out, it's just a good feeling, right? So Blur is another one, right? Another new alt, right? Kind of accumulating at the lows here. The new alts continue to do the best, right? You know, so Blur 1, 2, 3, right? Higher lows. When you see that 1, 2, 3 higher low structure after a move down, you usually see after that third low, you do see that move up. So you saw the move up. You got to confirm the breakout today. Blur, we said most likely coming up to this order block right here. up at 86 cents. So that's still where I think Blur is coming here. Just very simple, right? We're not overcomplicating here with, a million different things. Just very simple chart after a dump, 1, 2, 3 higher lows, and a move back up to the upside. Beautiful. Another one bites the dust.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Now we got a nice little Blur bag that we can ride here if we choose to hold it, which is nice. It's over. Let me buy some bank stocks. It's over, man.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Facts. I was bored today. That's one point. I was kind of late in bed because I was feeling like crap. But like, I went on Reddit and I went on Reddit Bitcoin just to kind of. Sometimes I like to go on Reddit Bitcoin just to see what they're up to in there. Holy shit, that place is depressing right now. Holy shit. Right? You got people just making these weird assumptions. Bitcoin's only pumping because of this. All these moon boy. All these people at crypto are gonna get wrecked. I'm just salty because I bought the highs and I sold the low. Right? That place is insufferable, man. Holy shit. If you guys are in Reddit, like if you're a crypto hater in here and you're on Reddit Bitcoin every day, bro, you gotta get out of that negative echo chamber of a place. Like that place is depressing, bro. How do you spend that much time just sitting there hating on something? Oh my God, man. That place is depressing. Don't worry about it. Said you chilling with Crypto Wendy. She sounded sick AF today too. No, I ain't chilling with Crypto Wendy. I'm chilling with Maj, who's sitting over here. No, I sat in bed all day today. I had a cheeseburger, a grilled cheese, because I wanted some greasy food, So I had some of that today. But no, I did not. Bob, on the other hand, might have done it. Let's see. Good to know. Nice. Shout out thanks for the super chat. Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Is that New York accent or is that Boston? Don't worry about it. John, that's so messed up, man. Fun fact, Crypto Wendy is Horse Guy's sister. I had to read it. I had to read it. I probably shouldn't have, but I had to read it. It is what it is. You guys are here. Chill in the chat. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. All right, we're seeing Bitcoin try to get back over this resistance. All right, so 30,495. 30,496. Let's see if Bitcoin can get back above this point on the daily close. We got 5 minutes into the daily close. Let's see if we can do this, my friends. Ethereum kind of looking a little saggy still, but it'd be nice to see Bitcoin catch a little bit of a bid here. That would be very, very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Excuse me, man. I've been burping up a storm out here, bro. Holy shit. Let's see. Oh, we got the White Knights reporting you for hate speech. Okay. I mean, go ahead, bro. If I talked about a dude, you'd be like, come on, man. Stop being a white knight. God damn it, man.
Rant alert.
Lord. Let's see. 2030, sure. Nice. 2030. All right. What do we got? So total 3 still on the upside. We kind of talked about a lot of good things today. It's a good day today, man. It's just a fantastic day, right? It really was. You could have just gave me Arbitrum alone, and that would have been a very happy camper today. 25% day on this bad boy. Literally a 25% day on this bad boy. Let's freaking go. Wendy Yole sold the bottom. I don't know if she did. Listen, I have no idea. You guys can talk about that amongst yourselves in the chat. All right, so here we go. I want to see if ARB can ARB catch another bid. Let's zoom in a little bit. What's this one look like? Just consolidating it. This thing's a beast. Literally pumped up above the 1618, and now it's just consolidating, man. It's just consolidating here. So let's see if this can catch another bid to the upside. I would say this wouldn't make sense to dump here, right? You got some bearish divergence, right? You got lower highs on market cipher, higher highs on price, right? You got the 1 hour stocks that are topped out. Like if there was ever a time to see this come back down in the hourly, this would be it. Though this one just kind of looks like it wants to consolidate sideways and go again. This thing's insane. All these are insane. I mean, every one of these are insane today. What's some other ones here that we can look at? Why are we going sideways? This is crap. We've been going sideways for one day. That's how much dopamine we've gotten, Ben. That's how much dopamine we've gotten in crypto over the past like 3 months. It's like we go sideways for one day and we're like, this is boring. We want action. Man, you remember this sideways action right here for a whole month when Bitcoin wasn't doing anything? It was just boring as hell. I remember that. I remember that, man. That was fantastic. Actually, not fantastic, I would say. You know, the one thing I will say, if you looked at this as, okay, a big move up, a flag break, you know, just to kind of see what this would get you. If you did the highs to the lows on this move, and then we actually put this up on some type of breakout. I'm just curious if we did an equal move, right? Which a lot of people use this, like you basically take a massive move, right? And then you take the next leg and you basically look for an equal move, right? I'm just curious where that would put you. 40,600, which is right below the 0.5 retracement. Interesting. I was just curious. I was curious where that would put you. But yeah, 40,600 or so is where that would put you. It's a sad day for bears when even the moon boys say Bitcoin will fall a little. You know what the sad day for bears is when Bitcoin drops 1% and they're all like, I told you so on Twitter. That's the best. That is the best. That was literally today when Bitcoin went down about 3% today. Right? And all of Twitter was going nuts saying, I told you so. All the same people saying it was going to dump the whole way up. I told you so. And then it retraces and it just crickets. You know, it is what it is. Crickets. Ooh, look at damn, look at OKB. Woo! Look at OKB. Holy guacamole. That just happened now? Damn! Shout out to you if you're an OKB. Damn! That just happened like right now, I think. Shit. 5% hourly, 6% hourly candle there. Damn! OKB. Shooting up to the upside. That's nice. I'll take that all day. What do you think I have it on my watch list? I don't really look at this one. Let's see. Yeah, dude, you're seeing all these shits break out. Look at this. On the OKB's breaking the daily trend. You're seeing all these shits start to break out right after, you know, first impulse move up, 2 months of down, right? Are they getting ready for that second impulse? We shall see. We shall see. It could get quite interesting, my friends. ARB looks like it's going again. Here we go. 172. Already up 2% on the new day. It just opened 1 minute ago. Let's freaking go. ARB trying to get another push to the upside on the new day. Let's freaking go. Can we get some hype on the ARB? I know we're talking about ARB a lot today, but ARB's one of the newer coins that everyone's kind of hyped on, including myself. Let's get ARB. Let's get ARB up to Maddox market cap. Can we? I think we can. Let's get it. Come on, ARB. Give me that shit. Give me $2, at least for now. Let's see. Yeah, everything else is just chilling so far. Nothing crazy. Come on, ARB. Give me that little push. Look at him. Look at him. Al Duckworth said alt season, all FOMO win. I mean, it's not really FOMO. If you already bought, it's not really FOMO, you know? You know, there's a difference between being excited that your alts that you already bought lower are pumping versus you being excited because you just bought. Right? There's a very big difference. A very big difference. Let's see. Give your voice some rest, brother. Just use sign language next stream. Well, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, so I have a day off tomorrow, which is nice. And then Sunday won't be till the nighttime, so it'll be like 2 straight days of no stream. And I'll try not to talk that much, even though I'm a chicken and I like to stream. I like to sing. So I probably will still talk. You know what I mean? Probably will still talk. We'll give it actually, we'll probably just, I kind of said everything I wanted to say today, to be honest. Like, I know it's kind of short, but I should probably give my give my voice a little bit about a rest. You know, Bitcoin's kind of just right at resistance. ETH is kind of looking a little bit droopy, at least at the moment. That could change. He's like most alts, kind of just chilling out so far. So you're probably right, man. You're probably right. We'll probably Asia market open. Maybe they're getting ready. Maybe they're getting ready. Real good time to short ARB and OKX. You could if you want to. I'm a big fan of kind of just going with the trends, right? The trends are up. I'm not a big fan of. To me, everyone has their own circumstances. I'm not a big fan in shorting. You know, when the trend is clearly up, right? Everyone has different strategies, right? Some people like to short and long. You know, for me personally, if a trend is this, I'd rather look for longs mostly, unless I just want to get a huge hedge, right? And unless I want to just open a hedge for Bitcoin, and then I'm like, okay, then like if Bitcoin dumps, it doesn't matter. It's more of a psychological thing. But yeah, I guess ARB, you could short it here. Like I said, if there's ever a time for it to pull back, right? You do have some bearish div with stocks rolling back down, red dot on market cipher at the 1618. If there's ever a time to pull back, it would make sense here though. This one is a rocket ship. And what I know about alts that are bullish, okay, is a lot of times you can have all this shit and they'll just go again, you know. So it's personal preference, I guess. It's personal preference. Gary Gordon, let's go on, man. What's going on, bro? All right, guys. A lot of you guys are telling me to get some rest. I'm going to go rest for 2 days. All right. I'll be back on Sunday night. I think I'll be normal on Sunday. You know, let's hope for a little pump. Let's hope for a little pump tonight. Let's hope for a pump this weekend. And, you know, let's see what we got, my friends. Let's see what we got in store for us as the market continues on. All right. I'm out. Peace out. You know, we know what we're looking for. Nothing's changed, my friends. The only thing I'd say be careful of is be careful of just a wick or something to the down, a random drop on Bitcoin, as, you know, 9,800 BTC by the U.S. government could be sold at some point. But like Pentoshi said here, Pentoshi's a good follow on Twitter, by the way. He says it's possible they do an OTC. So it might not affect the market, right? We don't know if it's OTC. We don't know if it's not OTC. So keep that in mind. But if you see a random dump on Bitcoin, it's probably this, right? But that one, the one that happened on March 14th, we dumped, we got bought back up. So it'll be a short-term thing. It won't really affect the bigger trends. So just be aware of that. And just a funny little video before we go. We got the funny video, right? Just a funny little video before we go. Right? Remember, fellas, alts will continue to go up until you buy. This is how science works, okay? Remember, alts will go up until you buy. All right. Peace out, my friends. Have a good night. Later. Peace. I'm going to go eat a pine cone, said Dan. I'm going to go eat a damn pine cone. Later, my friends. Have a fantastic... No sound? Yeah, the sound ain't working, man. Oh. There's no sound, man. There's no sound on the damn thing. All right. Later. Peace. I'm out.